I look ridiculous.
No, you don't. You look lovely. Look at you.
Yeah, right. And how's looking like this going to help us learn about maths?
Well, I was thinking you could cook a dinner party and at the same time we'll learn about ratios and proportions.
Oh, great.
Oh, you'll be fine. Tell you what, you'll cook for you, me and 4 of our friends. That's 6 in total. I'll be home by 7 and I want it to taste good.
Oh, not very demanding then.
Oh, you'll be fine. Everything you need's in the flat. And here are the keys. Go on, Dave. Off you go. Well, what are ratios? Well, ratios are just a way of comparing things. And ratios can be easier to handle if you think of them as sharing parts of something bigger. For example, I've got a group of friends, which Dave hasn't, and 4 out of them are boys and 3 are girls. So that means the ratio of boys to girls in the group is 4 to 3. Since there are 7 people altogether, we know that 4/7 of them are boys, so that leaves 3/7 that are girls. Okay? But how can ratios be helpful? Well, let's say I was mixing some mortar to do some bricklaying, something I do every weekend, and I need to mix the cement and sand in the right ratio to make the mortar just right. Now in this case, the ratio of cement to sand is 2 to 7. So that means for every 2 shovels of cement, I need 7 shovels of sand. And that gives us 9 shovels worth in total. But then, say I need more than 9 shovels worth of mortar, because I've just got more bricks to lay. I need to do a bit more maths to work out the right amounts of sand and cement. What I need to do is multiply up to find out how much I need. Let's say I wanted 21 shovels of sand instead of just 7, then that's 3 times the amount of sand in my original ratio, because 7 times 3 is 21. It's 3 that's known as the multiplier. So what I need to do now is multiply up the cement by the same amount. So that's 3. So in the original ratio, that was 2 to 7. We've already multiplied up the 7, so let's do the 2. So 2 times 3 gives us 6. 6 shovels of cement. And that gives us the ratio 6 to 21. All that talk of laying bricks has made me a little bit hungry. Let's see how Dave's getting on with my dinner.
Nice flat. Yeah, it's good. Nice. Oh, looks like a brand new kitchen as well. It's maybe a little bit nicer than mine. Fridge full of food and chocolate. Thank you very much. Yeah, okay. Lots of food there. It's nice. Ah, the ingredients. Perfect. She's got them out for me. And recipes. Chili con carne. Good. Chocolate brownie. Anything with chocolate is for me. And pink punch. Sounds nice. I guess I better make the chili con carne first, as it's the longest one to cook. Got the ingredients, method. But it says 4. I've got 6 tonight though. I'm gonna do 4 for 6. Well, they could eat less. Oh, I'm gonna have to work it out. It is a maths program after all.
Dave, is everything going all right?
Well, sort of.
What do you mean, sort of?
Well, I've got the food and the utensils and the oven and all the pots. Oh yeah, nice flat by the way.
Thank you.
It's just the chili con carne. Well, it says it's for 4 people, but obviously there's 6 here tonight, so what do I do?
Well, ratios and proportions. Come on, Dave, ratios and proportions.
Huh?
Come on, you can do the maths. Work it out.
All right. I need some more chocolate. I can do this. So the menu is for 4 people and I'm cooking for 6. So with the chili con carne, 400 grams of canned chopped tomato. So for 4 people, that's 400 grams. Okay, so for 6, it's 600 grams. Easy. Let's have a look. Now all I need to do is do that for the olive oil, the onions, the garlic, the chili powder, the minced beef. Oh, there's too many ingredients. Maybe I should do the pink punch first because that needs to go in the fridge and cool down. So just mix together ginger ale, lemon juice, cranberry juice and pineapple juice in the ratio of 3 to 1 to 2 to 4 and make 2 litres worth. Why is it never easy?
Okay, there's quite a bit of maths going on here, so let's sort out the problem using ratios.
I'm going to start with the chili, as there's a lot more ingredients to deal with.
So if we look at how many the recipe is for compared to how many people are actually coming to dinner, we can see that it's gone from 4 to 6. So that means the ratio is 4 to 6. And we can use that ratio to work out how much more of the ingredients in the recipe we need. Now I have to work out how much I've got to multiply up by. We need to find the multiplier. But that's quite easy. It's the number I've got to multiply 4 by to get 6, which is 1.5. Brilliant, and that is the multiplier. So what I need to do is multiply everything in the recipe by 1.5, and then we'll get everything in the correct proportion. Simple. Let's have a look at some of the ingredients. So we can see with the onions, we started with 2 times by 1.5, and that gives us 3 onions. And then we've got the garlic, we've got 4 cloves of garlic, times by 1.5, that's 6 cloves. And oh, we've got the beef. That's, in the original recipe, was 1,000 grams, times by 1.5, that gives us 1,500 grams. Now let's take a look at the pink punch. This is a little bit different. This time, I know how much I want all together, but what I've got to do is work out how much of the bits of the ingredients I need. Now the recipe says I need ginger ale and lemon juice, cranberry juice and pineapple juice in the ratios of 4 to 1 to 2 to 3. So this means I've got 4 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 parts. So that's 10 parts altogether. Now I want to make 2 litres of pink punch. So that is 2,000 millilitres. Now to find how big a part is, what I've got to do is split 2,000 millilitres into 10 parts. So 2,000 divided by 10 gives us 200 millilitres. So what I need to do now is just multiply 200 millilitres by all of the parts of the different ingredients. So let's have a look. The ginger ale, that's 4 parts, 4 times 200, 800 mil. We've got the lemon juice, that's 1 part, that gives us 200. We've got the cranberry juice, 2 parts, 400. And finally the pineapple juice, 3 parts, 600. And as a final check, you can total up all of these numbers and you should get 2,000 millilitres. Perfect.
3 and 4. Very nice. And turn it into there. Ugh. And it's now just red. Chocolate. Right, and to finish off the punch, I need 800 millilitres of pineapple juice. Put that in there. All the way. Oh. Perfect. Oh. Perfect. We'll pull that into there. Lovely. Now I'm going to put that in the fridge to keep it nice and cool. So like this. Let's put it on the top there. Might add some fruit to it later on, make it look a bit more tropical. And if we check on the chili con carne, it smells lovely. And now all I need to do is the chocolate brownie, which serves 6, so there's no maths needed there. So I need 100 grams of butter, 175 grams of caster sugar, 75 grams of brown or muscovado sugar, and 125 grams of chocolate. Chocolate. I haven't eaten that much, have I? There'll be some more in the fridge.
Hey Dave, how's it going?
Yep, good. The chili con carne is bubbling away nicely. Smells good.
Good.
And the punch is in the fridge, getting nice and chilled.
Ah, and the brownie, how are they doing? I'm a bit particular about my brownies.
We seem to be running out of chocolate.
Why? Because there was 200 grams when I left this morning.
I know, and the recipe says I need 125 grams, but I've only got 100 grams left. You don't have any more chocolate in the house somewhere, do you?
No, and I don't think there's enough time to go and get some, so hang on. You've got 100 grams, but you need 125 grams. I tell you what, let's reduce all the rest of the ingredients by the same amount. And that way the brownies will still taste good, but they'll just be a bit smaller.
Okay. More maths. I don't do maths. Okay, I can do it. Right, so if I've got 125 grams of chocolate in the recipe, but I've only got 100 grams, that means I've got to do 4/5 of everything else. Easy. So, well, a bit less. 400 grams of butter is 80 grams, that's fine. But how do I divide 2 eggs into 5? Oh.
So let's have a look at this problem that Dave has created for himself. He's eaten too much chocolate, which means we've only got 100 grams out of the 125 grams that we need. And if we simplify 100 divided by 125, then we get 4/5. So to keep all the ingredients in the same proportion, which will mean the brownies still taste good, everything must be multiplied by 4/5. So going through my list, we have 4/5 of 100 grams of butter, that gives us 80 grams, and we've got 4/5 of 180 grams of caster sugar, which gives us 144 grams. Now I'm going to leave Dave to work out the rest of those because it was he that created the problem.
Well, I hope Fran appreciates all this. One there, yeah. There we go. Candles as well. Smells good. So yeah, that's the table set. I just hope the food tastes good.
A ratio describes the part-to-part relationship. So 4:3 means that for 4 parts of something, there's 3 of another. Proportion describes the part-to-whole relationship, so it's more of a fractional measure. When working with ratios and proportions, the key is to find the multiplier, and that way you can increase everything proportionally. For example, moving from 4 to 6, the multiplier is the new amount divided by the original amount, which is 6 divided by 4, and that gives us 1.5. And don't forget, you can easily convert ratios into fractions. For example, if the ratio of girls to boys is 2:1, then 2/3 are girls and 1/3 are boys. Well, all this maths has made me really hungry. I think it's time for tea.
Here's to the chocolate brownie. Yes, a little bit. Just I had to, with my multi-skills in the chef, I had to kind of rearrange the ingredients slightly. So, all right, is everybody else good?
And you got the punch right.
What can I say? I'm a multi-talented lad.
Yeah, with some help.
Seconds, anyone?
Oh, I thought you'd never asked.
Talking to you. There we go.
Okay.
Enjoy it, everyone.
I see you've got a small one.
It is a little bit smaller than planned, but you know,
Yeah, just say that.
yeah, gotta watch your weight and all, eh, Fran?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you know what, Dave? Despite all the help, this isn't half bad.
well, no.
Hang on.
So,
Eat and then talk.
the thing is,